Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming. The last 2 years have been bad for GPUs, GPU prices, and we haven't had really good value graphics cards in the market up until towards the end of last year, where the prices returned back to normal and AMD became a bit more competitive. So, Hardware Unboxed did a video looking at the best graphics cards you could buy at the end of 2018, and in the lower end, AMD was beating Nvidia comfortably. So, a 1030 was beaten by a 560, a 570 was beating a 1050 Ti, a 580 was beating a 1066 GB. AMD is doing fine at the low end, but we still need something new. We haven't had a new graphics card for a while from AMD. The 590 was basically a refresh, and the Vegas did not really do that well because they were just too power hungry. The RTX cards were just too expensive because obviously there's no competition from AMD, so Nvidia could price them at whatever they wanted. And if we don't get some competition from AMD soon, things will be bad for graphics card prices and just PC gaming in general. Last year was really good for PlayStation and Switch as well. We got stuff like God of War, Red Dead Redemption, Spider-Man, things like that on PlayStation. So I've been recently considering getting a PlayStation 4 as well. Now I had saved up money and I was planning to buy a 580, but we got some leaks from AdoredTV. He made a video recently where he basically revealed some information regarding upcoming hardware, both graphics cards and CPUs. The CPU part isn't too hard to believe simply because it's Ryzen 2 or the Ryzen 3000 series, and the performance have been great for the Ryzen processor. So with the 7nm architecture, we are expecting a jump in performance. With the graphics cards, it's simply because we haven't had anything for a while from AMD that, although it is possible, it still feels too good to be true. I do hope that this is true and we get this level of performance for this price with these power consumption numbers. And this would change things quite drastically. Nvidia will have to drop their prices if they have to compete, if these numbers are true. And based on this, it seems clear that AMD is not targeting the top end. They're not targeting the RTX 2080 Ti's, etc. And I think this is a smart move because the vast majority of people, they spend less than $200 on graphics cards, including myself, because I don't see the point of spending that much, and also I don't have that kind of money to spend on graphics cards. If I spend about, say, 300-400 and I get an entry-level card, why don't I just buy a console, a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, and just buy the games there? They are better optimized, and I can keep the disc, I can sell them later on, things like that. With PC gaming, we get a lot of games, a lot of indie games that have been great. AAA hasn't been great last year, especially on PC. So we don't really need a very high-end graphics card. I'm still happy with my old R9 380, which I bought 3 years ago. And if it wasn't for the fact that I want to try 144Hz this year, like I would like to get hold of a 144Hz monitor and a graphics card that can handle it, I would have been happy just getting a console or something, or just using my existing card. So I do hope this is true, these leaks are true, and we get something. We'll find out next week, 9th of January. If the prices and the performance is like this, then PC gaming would be fun again. We would be able to get some good quality graphics without breaking the bank. And I'm hoping AMD can do with the Navi cards what they did with the Ryzen processors. So yeah, so let me know what you think of this. Do you expect AMD to deliver? If it wasn't for the Ryzen processors, I would have been a bit more skeptical, but we've seen what they did with the Ryzen. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful they can deliver. Maybe the prices and the performance may be slightly off from these rumors, but I wouldn't be too surprised if they are what AdoredTV mentioned. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.